Alrighty, welcome guys. Welcome back. When we left off, I think we were about to go to Seldora. Which reminds me, we have 4 flame butterflies, okay. The only other time I know of that I'll need those is potentially during Shrine of Amana to bait the Amana abominations toward me. Other than that, shouldn't really need them. And I think we have 3 fragrant branches. I'll go ahead and buy the 4th one off of Valencia, or a 4th one, I should say. Just making sure I didn't already. Something like that. I won't abandon you. I'm sure that you and your son... Actually, she doesn't even have a son to guilt trip us with. That's the old woman in Demon Souls. And sorry, we have the squeaky chair today. But my back isn't feeling so hot, so... This one's a lot more comfortable. We do have the Elizabeth Mushroom for absolute emergencies. I might just, if we're fighting, like, Throne Duo, I might just pop that. Because that is one of the few, unlike the life gems, it actually stays active if your health bar is full. So, it's not quite as strong as it was in Dark Souls 1, I don't think, but it is still very, very good. Just making sure there's not anything that I'm missing. Is there anything I'm going to need for Seldora? All my... Nope, my mace is nearly dead. Ochalquar. Enchanté. Yep. This is the worst position for her to be in, unfortunately. As always, Shalquar is quite the tease. She doesn't make it easy for us to hit that. Alright, sweet. Also, we may have enough large shards to upgrade our club to full. That is a possibility. Let me check on real quick. I have 4, need 2, okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade our... Nah. We still have a couple of repair powders, don't we? We have 1. Okay. Given that, we'll upgrade our mace instead.
What?
Okay, we'll get a lot of large shards in the coming few areas, so that won't be a huge deal. Oh, the Greatsword actually just takes regular shards. That's something to keep in mind, maybe. Perhaps. Perchance. What do you mean chunks for that now? Alright.
I'll be around.
We could pop over to Macduff, but I don't think that's terribly necessary. Okay. This our way. Here's actually something I need to check. We have 11 minutes on our torch. Let me see if there's anywhere that we can get a torch quickly. Dark Souls 2 torch. We used a bit too much of it. Thank you for the ad, for extra life. 4 ads. We can... No, we have to rest on Bonfire for that one. On a corpse behind Saint's grave. So no, not really. That's alright. We will just have to expediently make our way through the spider caves. Hello, Benhart. We do have life gems as well. Okay. And let's see here. Let me equip these. And hopefully we'll have enough. It's good that we are still two-tapping these guys. Okay, here's what we want to do. I hear you, Basilisk. I hit it. Nice. That should make him come out. Get over here, buddy. I am lagging a little bit. Lagging a lot of bit. A lot of bit. What the fuck? Hold on. We'll investigate that in a moment. Don't do that, buddy. Okay, that's the basilisk moving around. What the hell? I don't think I still have my browser up or anything. That does take a bit of RAM. Nope. For now, I'm just gonna lower my settings down. I don't need to be lagging. Yeah, we'll just stick everything on low. Sorry about that. This game has ran perfectly fine up until now. I may also just need to restart my computer. It's probably been a couple days. I'm not terribly good about that. If it continues to be an issue, then that's what I'll do real quick. We haven't run into tech troubles thus far, so you had to know that it was coming. There we go. Now this looks a bit more like it actually came out on 360. And I just remembered something critical. You, go ahead and cough a lot, thank you.
Oh, but I'll take anything. Just...
We don't really have anything for you. But I really want to buy your flame quartz ring. Where is the thunder quartz ring? It's not needed now. But I want to know where it is for later. We get the dark quartz ring +1 from the Duke of Seldora. Conveniently. Dark Souls 2 Thunder Quartz Ring. Thank you for the ad. Iron Keep. Okay, we can't really do that. I mean, we could, but it'd be a bad idea. Novelon sells one, which he will sell us items when we're human. Okay. So right now I just want the flame quartz ring from her. Because it is rather hard to obtain. Oh, one of those should do. There we are.
Just put it...
I don't want to give you any of my equipment. Take those souls and buy yourself some clothes. Honestly, you know, that's not looking too bad. She's pretty styling. Actually use the club for now. The mace is a bit of overkill on these dudes. Hello, Basilisk. Now, I don't believe there's anything of import. I suppose we can check. That would be in any other scenario. Hello, friend. I did remember to repair my clothes, that's good. Okay, we are still two-tapping those guys. Good. Balls. Might take me a second to get back into it. Just give me a second here, alright? That for some reason didn't two-tap. I don't know why, but that guy always gets pushed by the door. You know, are you... Large Titanite shard? Thank you. Are you actually unique? I don't recall seeing those enemies anywhere else in the game. Oddly enough. I guess just this one again? I've never actually walked back. That's fine. I was gonna go and upgrade our club, but that's okay. It is still 2 tapping. Strange that it didn't that one time. I might have just clipped him. Perhaps. Chance. This is nostalgic, man. I first played this game on the 360. You bring me back to the good old days. Mama never sang me to sleep, but I was less stressed out, that's for sure. Because I wasn't doing this run. These absolute D-bags weren't throwing rocks at me. This should hopefully be a good area to get us back into things, because there isn't a whole lot here that is really gonna murder us all that well. I don't even... Oh, I hit those stairs or something. I don't even know. Good thing this guy is totally okay with being hit by a club and having all of his friends die. Worked out well for us. There's some falconers here. They can potentially be a problem. No, we don't actually. They're on the way to the Shrine of Winter, I believe, or Aldia's Keep, one of the two. I get to show you guys a fun little thing here that not many people know. Skadoosh. You can hit these trees, and then the enemies are kind of ADHD, so they will also hit them. And allow you to safely pass through. We want the Chloranthy Ring +1, which is somewhere over in this away direction. I'm not sure if we missed it. Or if we didn't quite go far enough. There it is. They should hopefully be distracted long enough for us to get this. And be on our way. Most excellent. That's all we want from that area. Something else cool that Scholar added is that you can come back later on once you have the eyes of a priestess that allow you to see invisible enemies in Elian Lois. And you'll be able to see those guys. So, cool little detail. Hello, friendo. More HP than I thought. Those are actually probably the most dangerous enemies in the area, so I might want to use my Craftsman's Hammer on them. To do Tark's quest or to not do Tark's quest? That is the question. I think I'm gonna choose to not care about all that. For the sake of time, I think let's just go take on Nika. There will be a guy trying to come behind us, but that is alright. He's a big dumb idiot. He can't catch us. Alright. Let's see, is he actually coming? Nope, we didn't aggro him somehow. Okay. What's up, random person? Congratulations on not being dead, thank you. I have not died since last you were here. And hopefully that's not about to change. I don't have a spell quartz ring or anything for Nika, but hopefully she'll be alright. What's up, Script? The quest goes. We are on our way to discount Kellogg. Smaller tits, not as making you want to question your sexuality, Kellogg. Things are going pretty well. I'm a bit tired today, but hopefully it won't affect me too much. We'll see. Okay. I do want to show off a cheese real quick. I won't fully cheese her. If you just stand... oh, she's actually gonna homing crystal soul mass. Oh. If you stand off to her right here... Oh, come on. Come on, baby. She's not cooperating with me. If you stand right here-ish, then she should just try to consistently hit you with her tail swipe, which she cannot normally do. Again, anytime you actually try to show off something, of course, never works. Don't like that one. Ouch. Up there is just a flame butterfly, I learned the hard way. We won't go for that. Let's see if it works this time. There we go. Yeah, if you stay in between her legs like that, then sometimes, if you're not streaming, and don't massively screw up your timing, then that is a method of cheesing her. If you, for some reason, need to cheese Nika, she's not very terribly tough. If you're not fighting her as your first boss, at the very least. Oh man. Gotta get my eyes to focus here. Gotta get back in the game. Gotta get your head in the game. As a wise man once said. They should have made the item on the tree something cooler. It's always some bullshit like that. Do you know there's a... This is gonna require like in-depth Dark Souls 1 knowledge, but there's an item in Lost Izalith when you're going to the Bed of Chaos, when you're going through where all those stone demons are. You get up on a little area, like kind of to the side of where Kirk invades you, and there's an item on a tiny little branch that is fucking impossible to get to because you always slide off. And I had tried so many times to get that item, and I finally got it. After like 30 tries, I was almost out of Estus, and then I had to go fight Bed of Chaos. Thankfully, the daughter of Izalith one-tapped me with her fucking Chaos Storm, but... that item is a Ring of Sacrifice. Not even a rare one. Thanks, Miyazaki. You're the man. Oh boy. Why are those trees so slippery? I don't know. I blame the remaster. Actually, I think I was playing Prepare to Die at the time, so... Never mind, can't even blame the remaster. Let's go ahead and switch to our mace here. We will not be fighting Authority because he is one of the bosses that I consistently die to at least once or twice, usually. The enemy design is really good in this game. I generally think it's quite excellent. I don't think this game has too many unfair patterns. This is one of my favorite bonfires in the game, by the way. I don't know why I like it, but I fuck with this bonfire. Just a nice little resting place, barely above the water, before you go into the utter hell that is the Doors of Pharos. Let's try and backstab this dude. Forget what's in this thing precisely. It didn't look like I hit it. Okay. Still didn't look like I hit it. There we go. We good, we good. Dragon Charm, don't care. Yeah, a nice smoke spot. Oh, and you mean how they look? Yeah, I don't love the boss design aesthetically as much as Dark Souls 1. I think Dark Souls 1 has the most iconic bosses generally. But still, a lot of the enemies I like a lot. This game has more furry enemies than Dark Souls 1. And as a certified scaly, I like that a lot. Oh yeah, I learned this guy's axes you can actually redirect back at him and kill him with them. I will not try because they are an insta-kill. So, but you can do it. I'm just informing you that it can be done. Here's fucking death trap piece of shit. I almost never kill him. Is it weird that the water looks better to me now that I've turned the graphics way down? The textures look a bit worse, but ooh, didn't think I'd get the stagger on him. No? I don't know. Water just looks good in this game. I still, even though this is a remaster technically, I was talking about earlier before you guys were showed up, I cannot believe this game came out on 360. That is still mind-blowing to me to this day. But, I mean, Skyrim came out on 360, Dragon Age Origins, Mass Effect 3, so, I don't know. Maybe I'm just underrating the 360. Less detail means less things that look weird. Yeah, more cartoonization. Absolutely. God, if only people understood that. Alright, we're just gonna skip this area entirely because fuck these guys. They do a lot of damage. They work together well. There's archers. Don't like them. Hey, buddy. Boop. And he also gets killed by his own rock. I love that. Oh, man. Hey, guys. Come on. Ow! Boo. Prioritize shit. This guy. That's actually not that much damage considering it's hexed. Hi. PS2 was a major step back from PS3. Yeah, well, I mean that's back when we didn't just have diminishing returns as far as technological advancements go. Like honestly, nowadays If you tell me that a game came out anywhere from 2014 to 2025, I will believe you. Because not a whole lot has changed since then. Like, yeah, Last of Us Part 2 looks better than Last of Us 1, but... I don't know, take something like Arkham Knight that still looks incredible. Or The Witcher 3 that still looks really good. Those came out in 2015, both of them, I think. Plus Pig, oh my god. How do you even get the pig down there? I saw someone do it once, but they didn't show the whole thing. I was expecting Freya to show up. I've been playing a bit of New Game Plus lately. No? Primarily because I don't want to fight the Falconers. They actually have a good chance of killing me, even though we are semi-over leveled for this area by this stage. If we didn't have to fight the Falconers, then I would try. It's not that rewarding. No, it is not. Oh, pickaxe. The sickest weapon in the whole world. Also, I'm sorry if I ever miss any chat. I'm bad at reading up. If the same person posts 2 messages in a row, then I oftentimes do not see them. So my apologies. If I miss something and you want me to read it, then you can just tell me to read up or repost it. Either of those work. Because I was looking back at chat last time and I missed a few things. My bad. I do try my best. The character designs in The Last of Us 2 look generally worse. Not as bad as Remake, but the problem was still there. Yeah, like again, we are hitting that uncanny valley effect where it's getting close, but it's not there. So the closer it gets, while still not being there, the weirder it is. And this is why we have our flame butterfly. All right. We're just gonna try and... Oh, you know what? I don't even need to get that chest, actually. I don't know what's in it, something dumb. All right, here we go. Hardest boss in the game. Hard enough that Matthew Matosis himself said it was too difficult. Oh man. But yeah, sorry to continue my thought from earlier. We just don't really have technological leaps anymore. Like, every new console generation was incredible. Used to be... Wow, that hit me? Versus nowadays, there's not really much difference. Even just looking at games in the arcade. It used to make such a difference, just a couple of years. Take like Virtua Racing that came out on the 32X versus Daytona USA. Just incredible. What they managed to do in a couple of years. That, he didn't get staggered out of that? Hyper armor! I'm just gonna die to the congregation real quick, not a big deal. I think if I died to the congregation, I would never be able to show my face again as a Dark Souls fan. Oh man. Alright. I don't mind a gimme every now and again. Yeah, I think people, the primary reason they don't like it is that it is a boss. You know, like if this was just a mini boss and didn't actually have a boss health bar and it was just an encounter that you could do, and other bosses as well, then I think people would generally like it a lot more. But it's treated harshly because of its boss status, if you will. I'm gonna go this way specifically because oh, we one-tap them. That's huge. Specifically because I want that crystal lizard. Oh, that's actually more spiders than I remember. I thought there were only 3. In my office, boys. Ow. Okay, he's still unawares. I'm not going to go down to the exploding lizard, so we're not going that way. That was a close fight. Yeah. They almost got me. Also, I get to do this. Whee! Awesome. That'll give us a chunk. And a bone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the right way to go. Not 100%, but pretty sure. Oh, thank goodness. We actually really needed that. Being able to one-tap crystal lizards is a godsend. Is this the right way? It is. Good. Okay. Do we have Guthrie here? I don't entirely remember. Right, can't get through that. I do want to kill this basilisk because I don't want him behind me. When I go aggro all of these dudes. Okay, are we good? Nope, you boys are coming. Ouch. Okay. Stay in there. These guys have a lot of good supplies, so... Sorry for the ear grape for the next little bit. Come on, boys, you can do it. Our CC with his mace is really poor. Ow. One of the things I'm sad they took out is in vanilla, there are 2 of those hybrid spider dudes up here that drop down behind you when you open up this door. Utter D-bags. Is the noise reducing armor? Come again? What are you talking about? Yeah, some really good shit over here. 3 chunks, 3 torches. Really good shit. Yes. It's doing a little damage, but it's also destroying our armor and our weapons. I believe that's the case. That's certainly the case in the DLC. Let's see. 29 on our Seldora set. doesn't seem to be reducing it quite as quickly as the stuff in the DLC. Not quickly at all, actually. Yeah, that is what it does, I'm pretty sure. Unless this just doesn't, for some reason. In the DLC, that is certainly the case, yes. Okay. And now, we are just gonna pretty much sprint to Freya. Ignore all these spiders. Oh. You can just roll. You just roll out of that. Autobots. One spider dick in here. Ow. I always forget how quick of an area Seldora actually is. The sound team did too good of a job on making this web sound realistic. I don't precisely remember my way down here, but we'll make our way one way or another. These boys will still attack me. I don't remember if there's anything all that important down here. Why not find out? Not really. Alright, to Freya. This is one of the other good additions of vanilla, is that the forgot this was Dark Souls 2 for a second. The spiders won't attack you if you have the torch as well, similar to the spider monkeys. The fast climb on ladders, yeah. And they took it out for Dark Souls 3. Or Dark Souls 3 has a fast climb, but it's like, I am not joking, 20% faster. It's so obnoxious. Yeah, I don't know why they took out basic quality of life features like that. Pretty stupid. You can't actually, if you focus on just one head, you can knock it off entirely, which is pretty funny. But I don't have the patience for that. I also really love the just the like Halloween-esque music they got going on for Freya. That's brilliant. Pretty simple boss, if you know the trick. That guy just standing there like, you just killed my spider friend. What the hell, man? It bounces around like a beach ball, yeah. That's exactly right. And here is Mr. Duke himself. Causing all kinds of trouble for us. But he drops the Dark Quartz Ring +1, which is huge. Buddy! Okay, we won't have Aldia here. Bit concerned about that with the spiders on my ass. Yeah, you stay out there. With your 2 FPS animations. Alright, well, pretty quick one. Okay. We do unfortunately need to spend some time breaking our weapons. Unless upgrading them repairs them, but I think we established it doesn't do that, unfortunately. Kanimura! Just one. We just have the Old Iron King left for our Great Souls.
I knew.
Oh, sweet. Got a lot of twinkling. Excellent. I got chunks for our mace as well. We got all the goodies. Okay, so now that these are both +6, and we have substantial strength.
I'll be up.
How are these comparing? What is our strength, actually? 28, yeah. Yeah, the club might be bad. It might just be kind of not very good. The greatsword would really over encumber us is the problem. I kind of want to stick to smaller weapons for the moment. Once we get unlimited repair powder, we can start pumping vitality a bit more, sticking to one weapon. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, Shalquar. Yeah, well, you roll the same speed in this game, but I think it's just certain armor sets. I might be wrong about this, but I think it's just that certain armor sets reduce your stamina regen in the previous games. But in this game, it is based on your overall weight. So right now we're only at 40%, which is quite good. I'm trying to think. We do want to break all 3 of our weapons, unfortunately, because we have quite a long trek to get through the Comps, Earthen Peak, and also all of Iron Keep with only 1 repair powder. So, if you want to grab a snack, then we're just going to be beating the pussy for a couple minutes. And of course, she always has to be down on the ground. Like, every time. There's like 10 other places she could be. Oh, man. Come on. And for whatever reason, her hitbox is a bit iffy in this precise position. Pixels 2, am I right? Yeah, unfortunately, the reputation that this game has for poor hitboxes is mostly unfounded. There are some quite bad ones, mostly to do with grabs, but grabs have been poor in every single game. Curse Rotted Greatwood has a garbage one, Iron Golem does. A bunch of stuff in Elden Ring do. I don't find this game's hitboxes to be any more poor than the other 3 games that I played thus far. Demon Souls actually has some of the strongest hitboxes as far as accuracy goes. And I like that. I like the hitboxes to be as close as possible to the model. Versus Dark Souls 3 has rather inflated hitboxes for both you and the enemy. And that just kind of feels bad. Especially as someone who enjoys using spacing and positioning as part of my damage mitigation strategy. But you know, no one asked me. And yes, hitting Shalquar does actually damage it more than just hitting the environment, I'm pretty sure. Because she has, like, infinite defense or something. I don't know. Something to that effect. Okay. Sorry about that. And I didn't even sit at the bonfire. Yes! My complete mistake. They were fairly off in vanilla before the first patch. That's possible. Yeah, I think it was mainly up to adaptability, frankly. It's basically fine now, yeah. There are definitely some iffy ones. The giants with the 2 clubs, I believe, if I remember correctly, their hitboxes were actually taken from some other game that FromSoft was working on at the time, so they don't actually fit their models very well. They're way too inflated as far as the range of their clubs is concerned. And they have like a weird chest hitbox sometimes. I don't know. I think anyone who's seen the Babe 1, Babe 2 videos, or anyone who has just played these games extensively knows at this point that DS2's hitboxes are not significantly worse than the other games. I tend to think DS2 has probably the second best hitboxes after Demon Souls from what I've played of the game so far. But that's just like my opinion, man. Let's go ahead and reinforce our mace, since we have the chunkies. We'll do our... do we want to commit chunks into the club? I don't know about that so much. Let's not commit chunks into the club just yet. We could get 2 more decks just to be able to wield this. I think that's what I'll do.
I'll be
Damn B team, yeah. Oh man.
It is the only.
No, I have a lot of theories on why Dark Souls 2 is so hated among the community, and none of them are because the game is bad. Because frankly, that just doesn't hold water. It's pretty amazing compared to 90% of games. I'd say like 99. This is definitely one of my favorite games of all time at this point. Along with Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 as well. Let's see. Nika's soul we don't need. Freya's soul we don't need. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm ever gonna get a boss weapon, because we have to go all the way back to Straight or Ornifex. Like, ooh. That doesn't sound fun. They're probably just worth more as souls. Let's see, the Ruined Sentinels have a halberd, so I won't have the dex for that. We can use that. And same with the Dragon Rider. I'll hold on to the Pursuer's soul for now. Just give the Bonfire a wide berth. Channel up.
Is that a shard you found? Here, to see light, however faint.
A near perfect little masterpiece, yeah. Yeah, my issues with Dark Souls 1 are relatively few. Alright. Hopefully with the Flame Quartz Ring this is enough vitality to not get one-tapped by the Desert Sorceresses. That's the main thing I'm actually worried about until, like, Shrine of Amana. Okay. I don't think we have enough souls to level up again as far as consumables go. Okay. Is there anything else that we want? Fire Troches would be nice, but don't know where to get them. Oh yeah, no worries. Feel free to come and go as you please. Alright. We still have 2,000 souls for Lycia. I'm just gonna run through this in my head real quick. Don't think there's anything we're missing. We have Poison Moss. Let's go ahead and equip that now. We'll need it in a couple seconds. We can skip the Forlorn encounter. That's only +3. Okay. Oh, our mace is actually outpacing it. That's actually hard outpacing that. Okay. That's actually really good to know. Our mace is our primary weapon for now, then. Okay. Everything's full. Let's go. This is where the run ended last time, or in my practice run, so. What's good, my girl? Take your 2,000 souls, you utter scum. I mean, you faithful maiden of the gods. Obviously. No, don't move it again. Alright. Rouge water. Don't care. We should have a pretty easy time just getting to the skeleton lords here, ideally. This is the point where... Sorry, my Tom Cruise comes out sometimes. This is the point where we're going to start skipping most of the optional stuff. I don't think... I'm not dark enough for him. Okay. He's one of our assassination targets for Novlon, but he will be... Ouch. We'll be human for Novlon, so it doesn't matter. Try to hit me with it early. No, no, no. That's actually a really good torch to farm if that guy does respawn, rather than going for the gutter. Oh, hi, here you are. This guy should be dropping behind us at some stage. Someone dropped. It's a cool little thing here we can do, if you guys didn't know. But you can't actually target this archer normally. You can break these boards. Let some light in here. And then you can target him with magic or a bow or whatever. That guy should be trying to gank us, but he doesn't feel like it at the moment. Ouch. I'm sorry, I knew that was coming. I don't want to... Don't want to make it seem like I have amazing powers of precognition. Oh, right, you. And here's that hollow. He's taking his sweet fucking time. Just in case we need to come back here for any reason. And I don't trust that this guy won't chase us eventually, so I always kill him. I don't know what the bird does. Really wanted that extra aura from the Blood Covenant for PvP, but I didn't even get close. I don't know, I generally don't do any PvP at all. I generally just play offline with these games. So I don't know the aura of which you speak, but... anything that requires grinding, I'm generally not a fan of. I got the, oh, I got the Eliam Lois, the sword, which you have to get directly from Alsana. Once. Never again. It took me like probably 8 hours of straight killing Charred Lois Knights to grind for that shit. Absolutely fuck that. That's probably the one... My biggest thing that I don't like about Demon Souls, actually, is that it is by far the grindiest of these games. We'll just leave that guy alone. What does the small orange bird do? I really hope that gives us fire defense. Yes! Oh, yes. Okay, that's super huge. Now, there's an ambush around these parts. Maybe it's a bit further up. Yeah, no, like almost every build in Demon Souls requires you to... I love that guy. Almost every build requires you to grind for materials, which is kind of ridiculous. Unless you really know what you're doing and you know how to perfectly manipulate World Tendency to get you good shit with the drops. What are you doing, buddy? Fucking Bloodborne player over here. Where'd the, yeah, this fucking Usain Bolt hollow. Come back here, buddy. He's trying to lead me into a trap is what he's doing. Bastard. We don't care about that whole area. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. That's one of the things that surprised me, though, is how complex the upgrading system actually is. You can actually make scaling better, which isn't even a thing until Dark Souls 3. You can make specifically weapons that do extra crit damage to make parry builds for PvP. Awesome. Just utterly awesome. You can make a full, like, I don't know what the word for it would be. I guess a regen build. I would call it a Kirito build. A beater build. Where does this guy come from? I knew there was one more. Hiding in the trees or something. Ah. In flashbacks now. They always come from the trees. Always the trees. Alright. Let's see if I know where I'm going here. Yep. Led with an attack, of course. Utter D-bag. I think it's just Rowena up there. Don't need to do any of that. I really like the tendency stuff. I feel like that could have been utilized. They really... What? I feel like that could really be utilized in the game. I just can't read, I'm sorry. I'm a bit tired. Yeah, I really like that it punishes you, but not at a rate that feels really overbearing. I kind of like the idea of the game saying, essentially, you have to get better at a quicker rate than the game is getting more difficult. I think that's a really cool idea. Oh, flame butterflies is huge. I'll always take more of those. And then you can, if the game gets too hard, then you can search out a primeval demon. But, you know, the challenge of that is that you have to find him, so... I think it's a really cool system. I primarily wish that they wouldn't let you commit seppuku in the Nexus. That's kind of a weakness of it, I think. That they just didn't really foresee. I think the easiest fix for that would probably be to just... if you die in the Nexus, all worlds turn a bit more black. I think that'd be a good fix for that. Because the only time when you die in the Nexus anyway is like trying to kill NPCs, so... Yeah, it's really good as it is, it's just not perfect. I still really like it. Alright, hopefully our Craftsman Hammer should kind of demolish the Skeleton Lords. If I was smart, I would have memorized which of them the wheel skeletons come from first, because they're the biggest issue. Although they did get super nerfed as compared to Dark Souls 1, which thank God. Thank God for that. Ouch. Oh. Right. Rings can break in this game. I kind of forgot about that. Kind of forgot about that. Ouch. This was actually a great lord to kill first, to get these more advanced Skellymen out of the way. Alright, let's see what you got going on, buddy. I really hope it's the wheel skeletons. Yes. And there's only 2. Oh, they're stupid. That's good. We don't need smart wheel skeletons. That's something else that's kind of a problem series-wide, is that for whatever reason, it often does not let you buffer your input when you're rolling and then try to use an item. The game just doesn't let you do that most of the time. Which is very odd, because almost everything else lets you buffer it. That was a bad mistake, but thankfully they do no damage. I'll hold your shield up. Come on, boys. Okay. That ring will be a bit to repair. And it'll cost us a lot of souls, because we're about to fight about 4 or 5 bosses in a row, but that's alright. Not a huge deal. Yay, skeleton lord. If anyone has ever died to skeleton lords, I'm so sorry. But there's just no hope for you. It's just nothing we can do for you. Alright, before I forget, since this is already broken, that's actually convenient. Because I can put on my flame quartz ring. Let's actually put on the dark quartz ring. I don't want to get... there's almost no chance that I will be. But I really don't want to get one-tapped by those dudes that throw the big dark orbs. Yeah, I wish they had brought that back more often. They brought it back with Half-Light and Mirror Knight in this game, actually. But Dark Souls 1 doesn't have a summon boss. The problem is that they kind of expect... No, don't need to do that. Don't need to do that, okay. They kind of expect you to have someone to summon for the boss, and they end up not spending a whole lot of time on the NPC. Like, the actual Old Monk NPC is pretty poor. Along with Half-Light is just utter cancer. Yeah, and Mirror Knight, they also made Mirror Knight kind of underwhelming because they were expecting you to be fighting him with a player.
I've searched perhaps...
Okay, I don't know if I need to buy anything from her for her to go to Majula, but just in case I do, I'll go ahead and give her
I suppose it's about...
some sweet souls.
What? I've perhaps... No injury.
I did put Dark Quartz on, okay. Yeah, if you're not online, if you are online, then it's one of the highlights of the game. If you're not online, then it tends to be one of the lowlights, unfortunately. Alright, this guy actually does have some good shit. We gotta be careful not to be one-tapped by him. Most of this stuff is just fading souls, but well, you know what? We're actually running low on life gems. I really hope Goblin sells those. Oh, not actually one-tapping these boys. Sprinting attack will do it. Shard chunk, there we go. There's a bunch of chunks in this area. I think. I take torches too, that's fine. There we are. I don't like hearing this guy coming behind me constantly, so you get to die for being annoying. Okay. Let's go see our boy Gavilan. Down in there, I'm next to 100% certain there's just a fire seed. Okay. You do know me. Ah, man, you do not sell a whole lot, do you? Tell you what. Let me get some poison arrows, just in case we need them later. In fact, I think I am going to want them later, for one very specific purpose. There's an ogre in the Shrine of Amana that's guarding the life ring +1. And that's 12.5% HP, I think. But that's once our stats are hitting hard caps, then that's a very good health boost. Very good survivability boost. Okay. You fine ladies. Alright, boys. I'm gonna need you to pray to God. Alright. Fuck. Okay. Those are 2 of the 3 we have to get past, I think. So that's pretty good. Shit. I didn't ask you to fall that way. Gotta make the run more interesting for you guys, you know? Just watching me not die the whole time, that's no fun. Did you drop anything? No, I need to hit this lever. Yeah, you're right. I probably should. I want to be as melee only as absolutely possible. Speaking of which, we're only going to be able to get one of these guys. I think I want to go for the one on the left. Starting now. You motherfucker! You motherfucker, Gabe! We're fine. Ah, terrible, terrible drops. There are chunks in this area. I don't know where they are, though, is the problem. We're not going in there. That is a death trap and a half. Real quick. Dark Quartz Ring. We can show off something cool here, actually. If he works with us. Over here, buddy. Yeah, you can break that down. Sweet. I've played this game 6 times, and I just now realized he has a little dude on top of him telling him what to do. Awesome. Yeah, if you don't get him to break down that wall, then there's no way to get all this stuff. You cannot break it yourself. There's other walls like that with the ogres. Let's, we have poison moss equipped. Let's get those knives off. I'm more concerned about the desert sorceress hitting us, as I think I should be. The dark orbs are easier to dodge. Okay. Hello, Skelly. Did you hear that? That was the desert sorceress trying to kill me. I shit you not. Oh, this is not where I thought I was. Ugh. Yep, there she is. There she fucking is. Absolute beast snitch. Where is she? She's all the way up there. Oh man. Alright. We are getting to where I died. Just double check. Flame quartz ring. Poison moss. That's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and... Nah, we have a lot of radiance. That's fine. Alright. Let's try and time this. Perfect. Problem is that I cannot see that shit. I cannot hear it. I forgot about this fucking asshole. Alright, I think we're safe here. I can't believe I can stagger that dude. I'll die from poison. He'll die from poison. And then, let's see, there's another shadow that drops down. Or, another mannequin. Somewhere in here. Where the hell is he? Okay. I think we're alright for now. You died from poison. Come. Come on. Come on. Ooh. All right. Here we are. This is the one. This is the fair lady who murdered me. All right. We're just gonna run past her right into Covetous. We don't care about anything else. No gank here because it's not vanilla. Okay. Whew. We can use the club on Covetous. We won't do a whole lot of damage, but you know. Ow. This is the run ender right here, boys. This hardest boss in the game. Well. We just really don't want him to eat us. That would be particularly poor. I don't actually know if you can hit his tail off. Another super cool thing that Dark Souls 1 had that they never brought back is tail weapons. You can still hit the tails off of a lot of enemies. They don't actually drop anything for it. Although, the Rotten dropping Pharos Lockstones, that is pretty cool and helpful. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're right, that is the saying. There's one more that we have to get past. That is mandatory. I'm pretty sure. But we are now further than we've ever been. Farther? Wow. Asshole, 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 asshole. Ah, Jesus. They had to make the mannequins strong because they were in the trailer, right? Pretty sure that's the logic. We are starting to run pretty low on life gems. We certainly have some alternative methods of healing, but not all that many. Yes, close to the boss. You're correct. Yes, indeed, some would say. Alright, this guy. Come. Fight you all the way back here, buddy. I'm definitely worried about mannequin ganks in this area. I spent quite a bit of time grinding these mannequins for their outfit. So I'm pretty sure I know where they all are, but you never know. Ouch. 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 Just die, please. Thank you. I also think I know where we're going. I have a flame butterfly. That was almost quite bad. That was almost a problem. What's up, buddy? Don't fall off. Be careful. Alright. As we know, as everyone who has played this game knows by this point, hopefully. That's just a bonfire in that room to the left. Not a necessary get. I don't know where that other mannequin went. Tad concerning. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh, what? Huh. That's never happened to me before. Alright. Wow. Man, the lesser graphics make that way more difficult to see. Just throwing shit. Throwing shit? Oh, we're throwing shit. What's that guy down there? Hi! Hey, thanks for showing me the... What? Thanks for showing me the way, buddy. He's a cool guy. Alright. Right here. These guys are right bastards. We're going to get the Thunder Quartz ring plus 1 or 2 later. So we don't need the one that mimic has over there. And we're definitely not going to mess with that Desert Sorceress behind that illusory wall. Oh god, you're fast. You're a bit quick. Alright, buddy. Come on, you want some? Big bag. I'm not 100% sure whether or not she'll follow us. So unfortunately... I want to take this one out. Let's get full health. This is the last one we need. Okay. There's also something I forgot. There's Twinkling Titanite we can get. Sometimes, man, this game. Sometimes it feels like this game is trolling me. I get no no-death runs. Maybe it's up here. Thank you. Oh, here's the mimic. Okay. That's good, actually. Hopefully we can one-tap these boys. That's fine, I don't care. No, don't destroy the poison, we need that. Ah, piss. You're not dead? How? Okay. Let's just kite you a little bit. No, 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 no. Don't lose interest. Come over here. Ugh. Let's really take our time. All right. This is what that was all leading up to. We'll let him rage against the machine over there for a while. Dumbass. Oh. What? I thought he actually dropped something we wanted. Are the Dark Gauntlets good? Nope. Never fucking mind. No, I have lost the plot. Yeah, fuck. Because that guy closed the gate, we gotta go all the way around. I'm not gonna do that. Not for one twinkling. It's fine. Pull one, ideally. Yeah. What? What are you doing? Buddy. Be quiet. I have, if you look on my channel, beaten Mytha in the Company of Champions +1 Bonfire aesthetic with the poison. So if I die to her, then that is truly fucking embarrassing. I'll go ahead and pull up my mace for her at the very least. I don't have a magic quartz ring, unfortunately. Oh, that is not a lot. I guess Ring of Restoration is doing more than anything else right now. Alright. And we'll switch to Radiance. Hello, milady. Hello, my honey. I actually guessed right this time. Come on, get out of the poison. Ouch. As it turns out, fighting Mytha without the poison is actually substantially easy. Fighting her with the poison does actually make it a lot more fun, frankly. Especially if this is your last area, which I really think it should be. Boom. Boom jams. Easy plays. And Everybody's favorite elevator. At this point, we're really hoping that Magirold sells some life gems or some form of healing, rouge water, maybe. All right, boys. Ah, fuck! This always happens to me. You know what time it is. Welcome to hell. Alright, we have one boy off the rip here. We can check out what our damage is like. Not bad. Our mace might be one-tapping. If it is, I'll take that. I just realized what our biggest problem is. Ugh. Crap. Tell me I have some magic resist. Any magic resist. I have a buff. Alright, I think it's going to be Sharon. I'm not sure if it's 50-50. I think Sharon comes first. So let's try to dummy the shit out of her. It's fucking Dennis. Of course it's Dennis! Dennis the Menace! Nope. Nope. Oh, just walk into us like an NPC, please. Please. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, now I know. Dennis can come first. Holy shit. Sharon might actually still come, apparently. I've seen that happen as well. Dennis killed me more than any boss in this game. My first playthrough. He is a son of a bitch. He didn't even cast magic there. So thank God for that. Alright, I think Sharon's not coming. Yeah. No, like that... The NPC invaders are rough, and these are literally the two worst ones. Either one is not a fun time. Oh god. I'm actually, real quick, just going to equip... Hi. Ah, fuck. Buddy. Okay, we're not one-tapping them. Yeah, Magirold. He's kind of the, what the fuck is going on? What? Game. What the hell am I watching? He's kind of like the Dominal of this game. I like the cut of his jib, and I especially like him if he sells life gems. Okay, I was listening for Alone Nights. I'm gonna angle my camera so I can see if any come in. He doesn't. He sells one repair powder, which we will take. Do you have anything else? Fragrant branch. Damn it.
Cheers.
If worse comes to worse, we have the Ring of Regeneration. Which only has 20 durability. Let's take that off. And Flame Quartz Ring. Yeah, I probably, knowing that this was a triple area, I should have got like 99 life gems. I think we only came in with like 50, but that's alright. What's up, Buster Brown? Alright, we're at least 2-tapping with all of our weapons. Let's get wet. Greetings. Salutations. Dick. What is this item? Yes, I am slippery when wet. Use caution. Whoa! I forgot the stairs were there. Alright, we're alright. Let's just make sure there's no one lurking. I think we're good. Here he comes. Don't back up. Okay. Ah, I sprinted on accident, I think. Thankfully, that down there is no longer the dull ember. Fucking vanilla. Fucking vanilla. Alright. We're gonna take this kind of slow. Is this, after all, the BIK, the Big Iron Keep, as it's known on the streets? I didn't know that that was repair powder. But that's still a very awkward get. What's up, buddy? Oh, he tried to pop off with his dumb friends. I don't know what this is. Oh boy. Life ring +1. Life ring +1. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Life ring +1. Hold on a dang second. Nobody told me about life ring +1. Look at him trying to get an angle on me. This bastard. Fuck. Didn't think he shot already. Okay, that's actually huge. That's completely not where I thought it was. Can you guys please, for the love of Christ? I'm gonna kite back here. He's on my ass, but that's alright. We can make him miss. Dick. Okay. Not bad. I forgot that that was there. But that's actually super huge. The +1 I want to say gives us 10% life. just... Never ceasing, huh? Never failing. I'm actually gonna get full health here because there's a guy at the end of the bridge that will come to protect his D-bag friend. Ouch, that was a big lunge, buddy. Who are you trying to impress? Yeah. His ceaseless discharge, if you will. His ceaseless discharge of arrows into my ass. And or facial region. You can come fight me up here, buddy. Just take that damage. Sounded like another one was coming, but I think it was just him dying. We're not going to do Smelter because I don't feel like death. That seems like a good reason. I'm gonna put on... Oh, I already have the Flame Quartz ring, good. Just in case this guy blows us up. Nice attack, dork. Alright. That's the more troublesome part of Iron Keep, I would say. Old Radiant, thank you. Their ability on a club's looking pretty good. I'm hearing people walking below me or something. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just losing my mind. Used to be those big ninja guys waiting to gank you in the furnace room. In the furnace room. Really? Doesn't make any sense. Are you sure? If you open the furnace door, then the it just explodes. So it's weird that there's guys in there. There is a Captain Alon Knight up here in vanilla. I remember that. Maybe you're right. I just don't remember. That seems kind of weird, though, is all I'm saying. Perfect. You guys see the archer? Is the archer invisible? You see him? Hold on a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Two guys in there, it does seem weird though, yeah. Doesn't make sense that they'd just be in there getting blown up constantly. Hey, people always complain about, oh, Scholar Iron Keep being worse. I think it's roughly the same. There are a couple more enemies overall, but their placement is a bit better. Don't. Ha! Alright, this guy. Going to taste poison steel. Is he out? Of course, of course, of course. Okay, hold on. We actually bought short bow. Oh, thank God I didn't sell it. Okay. We bought poison arrows. Taste poison steel, dickbag. Ow. This steel is better. What am I doing? I should just lower him. He will peek over the edge and shoot at us while we're trying to do this section, which could very easily result in our death. So that's why I'm choosing to kill him specifically. In a cheesy way. There is another archer over there as well that would probably be a good idea to take out. In fact, I'm gonna do that. He's usually trying to shoot me as well while I'm doing this shit. Okay. Hello, friends. Peak Souls 2. There we go. He will die. Oh, he will die. Let's go ahead and use one of our 2 remaining life gems. Okay. We're actually looking pretty good on our Maester ability. Alright. He's dead. Good, good, good. This is Peak Souls 2 level design. Right here. Ouch. Not the play. Whoa, what the hell did I just watch? Fucking Turtle Knight's trying to join the hockey club. Trying to body check me. Had to run out for a few minutes? No problem, no problem. We are very much past the portions where we will probably die. So, I think we're doing okay. I'm gonna equip some alternative healing here. Actually, let's save the Elizabeth Mushroom. That's too good to waste. He did. He absolutely did. That was Mikey right there. Tried to cowabunga right on my ass. Come on, Mikey. Just because I said Donnie's my favorite turtle, you gonna do me like that? You're not gonna help change my mind with activities like that, my man. Take a swing, take a swing. We'll try and go for the dope kill on this guy. The dope kill of dopacity. Die, you fool. Oh, come on! Pixels 2! One of these hitboxes, am I right? Oh man. I was gonna say we could wear the night set, but that'll just put us way over capacity. Our equip load's still really, really poor. I'm just gonna turn these jets off and fight him legit. I don't want him to back me into them. These really seem like they should be spinning, don't they? I feel like that'd be good. Be a good idea. Nope. We still have the OIK, the Old Iron King himself, that could kill us. I have literally never died to him because I love tempting fate. Fuck with me, fate. Want some of this? Want some of this aggroed action? You smell what the aggroed's cooking, fate? Okay, and we have pretty much a full mace to deal with him. Sweet. No forlorn here. Okay with it. That was weird. He's actually in a really bad position, unfortunately. I'm gonna come over here and try to get him to pre-surface. Oh my fuck god. There we go. Actually took a hit there. Shockwave. The absolute shockwave of it all. We're just worried about hold. We're just worried about the magnetic hole. Alright. And I'm not talking about channel lock, you know what I'm saying? Alright, 4 old ones down. That means we are roughly 2/3 of the way through the game. If my math is mathing. Maybe half. 3/5. We'll call it 3/5. Ah! No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Aldio. What's up, buddy?
No one has come this far for a very long while. Your only wish to shake this chaos.
Yeah.
Then accept the fate of your ilk and face the trials that await you. Unless you have already joined the Crestfall.
Nah, screw those guys. They don't know shit.
Young Harlow, there are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it.
Oh, really?
Can make such a choice. Very few indeed have come even this far.
Oh, I'll come even further.
And yet your journey is far from over. Half-grown Hollow.
Just let me do some Kegels, get some iron in me.
Truly.
Half grown? Hey, man.
Young Hollow, seek after Venric. He who almost became a true monarch.
Monarch.
The Venric is certain to guide your way. Fledgling Hollow, may we meet again?
Indeed. I just realized, let me take a couple steps away from the bonfire while I'm talking. I just realized we are going to, how many areas is that in a row? My god. Hold on. Dark Souls 2 progression path. We have to do, in one go, without stopping, Shrine of Winter, Drangleic Castle, Shrine of Amana, and Undead Crypt. That's a lot, especially Drangleic Castle. That's a lot, Okay. Okay. Right, we can actually light this bonfire and should light this bonfire. And not go into the hardest DLC. What's up, milady?
You are blessed with a myriad of souls.
Yeah.
Bearer of the curse, make your way to the castle.
Alright. You know, actually, milady, go ahead and upgrade our Estus Flask. This is gonna be such a long trek that we could potentially need it. I might even see if I can get a healing miracle from Lycia before we go. Alright, Cloen.
Oh, speak.
What do you have for me? Nothing. You have nothing! I lose! Good day, sir.
No
Damn it.
interest.
Okay, after we get the King's Ring, I think she has more stuff. Unfortunate. Before we do anything, break all our shit. We have a lot of stuff to repair. Please be in a good position. Oh, thank God. What?
Oh, Spanny, please.
Pixel 2. That is already broken. Because I'm really smart. I might have to call it a stream here before I start making a lot of really dumb mistakes. I am supremely tired today. I don't know, I think we can do Drang Lake's castle. No, the castle is not... I guess it is Drang Lake's castle. It's more like the castle of Chandra. Oh boy. It's just one of those days. I'm not sure if it does more durability damage to two-hand. It seems to be about the same. Which makes sense. I think, honestly, I know it's going to be a shorter stream, but I might just have to call it here. There's still some things I need to do before bedtime. It is almost 8 o'clock, yeah. And I go to bed at 9:15 because I'm old as sin. Old as dirt. Okay, first and foremost, we're gonna max out on life gems. It's a couple souls.
Thanks.
We can take all this extraneous stuff off of our bar. Put those back on. Magic quartz ring is something I want. That is something I want. The life ring will probably do more for us, frankly. Let me see real quick. I think the life ring +1 gives us 12.5%. Dark Souls 2 life ring. $7.5. The +2 gives us 12.5. That's not great. It's really not fantastic. Okay. Dark Souls 2 Magic Quartz Ring. Spell Quartz Ring. They found it, they found it. We missed it in Earthen Peak. We missed the +1 in Earthen Peak. Oh, okay. There is the +2 is immediately after the Mirror Knight. Immediately after. We have to pick that up. It's super important. So someone, please Christ, someone revive me by the time we get to Mirror Knight. We should have enough to upgrade our mace. Rather... Not this. Not the right menu. There we are. Why is all my shit broken? Okay. How many repair powders do we have? I think we have like 3. Yeah. So we can just stop popping those. Or start popping those. To make sure that our Seldora robes don't get destroyed. If they do, it's not the hugest deal in the world. Okay, what else do we need before we head out? I already got all of Malentia's Radiant Gems. Let's pop some boss souls. I'm gonna go ahead and say fuck the Pursuer's Greatsword. Our mace is doing some special things.
What?
It's doing just fine for us. Twinkling we'll get a lot of in the Shrine of Amana. And oh fuck! Well, that's a tosser. I did make it through hell, yeah. I didn't get sucked into the magnetic fire hole. That would have been embarrassing. Right now, we're mostly just deciding everything that we need to do before we go on the extremely long trek. We have a 4 or 5 area gauntlet to go through. Unfortunately, we need 2 more twinkling for our craftsman's hammer, don't we? And I just completely fucking fat-fingered and wasted chunk on the club, which we could have used for our mace. Could've, should've. Let me see if there's anywhere we can get a chunk real quick. Dark Souls 2 Titanite chunk. Oh man. A chest in the Shaded Woods after the 3rd bonfire. Shaded Ruins. The one just after the fogged area. Oh, okay, sure. After fighting the first 2 lion warriors, move up the ramp and turn around, then jump across the gap to an easily visible chest. I have no idea what the hell he was talking about. There's also one that drops from the crystal lizard by the gate in the middle of the skeleton-filled caves in Huntsman's Copse. That's probably the easiest one to go for. If we don't die to skellies. Damn. Damn. One on a corpse on a ledge in Brightstone Cove, Seldora, immediately after the Creighton room. I know where that is. The fuck the two? What the hell is this guy talking about? A chest after fighting the first 2 lion warriors. What first 2 lion warriors? I have no idea. Seldor is a long way to go for a chunk. Are there any others? Doors of Pharos. Not really. We missed a lot of them in Seldora because we didn't explore it all. Damn. What about Twinkling? Dark Souls 2 Twinkling Titanite. You think you remember where the Shaded Ruins one is? I just don't even know what he's talking about at all. Like, first 2 Lion Knights, then up a ramp. Like, what even... I don't even know what area he's talking about at all. Yeah. Okay, here's what's up. After we get the King's Ring... Shit, no, the King's Ring is dropped by Vendrick at the end of this entire fucking thing. Okay, never mind. We don't get the King's Ring in Drangleic Castle. Piss. We missed the one in Earthen Peak. That'd be a run back for sure. I think we're just gonna continue on. I think we'll be okay. Here's something I want to do. I want a 4th weapon. Let's get the hand axe up as high as we can without using chunks. Just as an absolute backup. Or we could go for the Greatsword. 22. If we unequipped everything else, that would put us at like 50%, right? Let's check out the moveset on that. And just see... Oh, that barely puts us under 70. Slow. That's not too bad. That's very good. Okay. As an absolute backup, because the fire axe is kind of bad at this stage, we'll have this. Because we do have the Chloranthy Ring +1 at this point. So how's our stamina regen looking on that? Slow. Incredibly slow. Let's do it. For the memes. I'm really annoyed to have fat-fingered that. It's okay. We're not facing any difficult bosses, really. But being able to potentially 2 or 3 tap the Amana Knights, that would have been really helpful. That's alright, though. Alright, as an absolute backup, we have this, which is doing 320 plus scaling is A now. Alright. That's what I like to see. Wait, is scaling A now?
I'll be around.
Or is that just the upgrade page that is showing? Yes, it is. Okay. That's pretty huge. Pretty huge. Alright. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, I know the area that he's talking about. I just have no possible idea I guess I could just go re-explore that area real quick. That wouldn't take too much time. Why not? Why not? Especially because we're just about to get repair powder, so actually having our primary weapon be as upgraded as possible is pretty huge. This is for a chunk, is it not? Is that correct? That'll actually... Oh no, we won't have enough chunks to get it to... Or am I thinking my Demon Souls logic? Hi, Rosabeth. We still haven't given her close. Let's see. What can we give you here? Excellent. That'll do. And, you probably don't need gauntlets. And you can cover up your face, because that's probably your worst asset. We'll give her some dark gauntlets, because she's handling stones all day. So, yeah, that's fine. You can have that.
Thank you so much. After I... but perhaps...
Okay. You guys are here again. Of course you are. I was gonna say let's probably not run around with all these souls, but that's my regular no death run brain. Telling me lies. Alright, somewhere like there. Wait. Come at me, beast. No more fire gems to be had. It is a chunk? Okay. Yeah, so do we actually need chunks to get our mace to +10, or is it just a slab? I've been playing too many Demon Souls recently. That's part of what makes that game so fucking grindy. Is grinding out all the dang chunks. Oh, where Tark is. Okay. I know where that is. That's a man I know how to find. And he might even give us a branch. We didn't start his quest, unfortunately, but he might give us a branch. Ow, that still did a lot of damage. Dick. For defeating his better half. I remember Poise. You guys remember Poise? Poise was fun. I don't trust these guys to not mess with my steez. And of all the things I don't like having mess with, it's my style indeed. Right path. Oh shit. Actually went the wrong way. You don't really sell anything we want. He has gold pine resin, which is good against the Demon of Song. That's about it. Okay. Another plus of not using a boss weapon is that I heard him over here. Where is he? Yep, I heard correctly. It's the great sword one? Okay. Yeah, you keep trying to block me, buddy. See how that works out for you. There's also, I think, a chunk right here. Just was not thinking clearly. We just have to prevent this guy from destroying it. Ah. Or there's something right here that is valuable. Bam, there it is. There it is. Okay. I'll tell you what. Go ahead and get that other chunk by Tark as well. I don't recall what's in here. How many branches do we have? 5? Alright. We kind of just zipped through this area, so... This is actually where a lot of the upgrade shit is. Oh, you do not stagger. Okay. Good to know. Bleeding serum and the repair sorcery, you say? Precisely how many simpleton spice do we have? 3? What's our intelligence? Simpleton spice, another thing that just never came back, I don't think. Maybe Elden Ring has it. It took until Elden Ring for the rest of the series to catch up to this game. Oh, our intelligence is 3. All the spice in the world could not make us not a fucking troglodyte. Just out of curiosity, what it takes 15 intelligence. Yeah, we're not getting there. Unless I don't actually know how much we also got something that boosts intelligence as well on top of that. Blackweed Balm. That probably still won't get us there. That's okay. Alright, I don't know if getting cursed counts as dying per se. But I also don't want to know. Nothing to worry about. In fact, a smart person who was doing this run would have just taken their handy-dandy bow if they know the position of this urn and done something like that. Oh. Okay, a smarter person than that would have known that that was going to happen. Ha! Okay. What? Oh, hi. What you up to? Beak souls too, everybody. Ouch. I want to say that there's another one down here. Good aim, thank you. Missed the first one, but he stepped forward and corrected it a bit for me. I think that was the guy that was down here. Come to think of it. Lockstone. Okay. Let's not get cursed while we're doing this. Bitch. That's super useful to know that those work. And I think we actually have the weapon we want for the... Nope. Craftsman's Hammer has more range. Am I an idiot? I'm an idiot. I'm a big stupid dummy. Oh, okay. See the algebra equations going on in my head. Trying to figure out, oh, is this gonna hit off the wall? Am I good? The simple mind equations going. Let's talk to Tark and see if he'll give us that fragrant branch of yore. Dark Sight. That's a spell? Not spell. Weapon? Weapon. There we go. We probably won't be using that. I think we're good to just talk to him. Wake up. Grab us a little makeup. Oh, I need the Ring of Whispers. God damn it. Yeah, damn it. Not being able to hit the lizards. Yeah, I mean, that's just a side effect of the player hitboxes being really tight in this game. Like, way more so than Dark Souls 1 or 3. Demon Souls is the same way. I don't mind... I want the game to be as fair as possible, essentially. So I don't mind having that as a side effect, essentially. Let's see what this item is up here that I never grabbed. Okay. That should be enough to get our mace up to +10, right? Ideally. Yeah, I like, generally, it's a side effect of having good hitboxes, and I prefer that to Dark Souls 3's system of having super inflated hitboxes. Like, I'll just pick up a different weapon that has a different moveset, and almost every weapon except for, like, actually even rapiers still have the jump down and stab to get crystal lizards. So, like, it's something that is annoying and also adds more depth. So I'll take that trade. Clan, you still don't have anything, I imagine?
Well,
I have not been long away. Not even remotely.
no.
Alright. Lennegrass, my man, my buddy. You remember what I did? I found your daughter. So please allow me to upgrade my weapon. Thank you. Oh, baby. That's spicy. That's what we like to see. So here's the question. Are we actually going to swap into using the greatsword? I don't think so. I don't think so. The club is still quite good, and having 3 weapons that all have the same moveset is nice. That gives me the good brain juice. Okay.
I'll be around.
Let's go break our mace and level up. Grab some more life gems, and then we'll head off to Drang Lake Castle. Yeah, it's not nearly as good as the mace. The mace is really outpacing it. If we get a bit more strength, like if we get up to the strength soft cap relatively soon, then maybe. Maybe it'll still be worth it. I don't like how unbelievably god-awful our stamina regen will be if we're using the greatsword primarily. Perfect position for pounding.
Oh, spare me, please. Oh, keep trying.
Yeah, the mace is doing pretty well. And by the time we finish this gauntlet, we'll be able to get the blacksmith's hammer up to +5, so without having to go on a Twinkling Titanite side quest. What I really need to pay attention to is not having my clothing break. In fact, how's that doing at the moment? I just repaired it. Okay. I need to be checking that with frequency. Otherwise we're gonna miss out on a lot of souls. It is unfortunate that this game does not have a repair box of any kind. Excellent. Yeah, since we spent so much on the greatsword already, I'm giving up on the Pursuer's Greatsword dream for this playthrough. I'll use it some other time. Okay, anything else? Anything else? I guess rather than keeping the club, we should have just gotten a second mace, but that's fine. We'll live.
I'll be around.
Let's go ahead and pop all our boss souls. Everything we got, pretty much. It is almost time for me to hop off. Regardless, actually. I was gonna end at 3 hours. I didn't realize we were that far. We are like level 106. 103, yeah. So we are still leveling up. Nothing, I think only our vigor has hit hard cap thus far. Actually, I don't even know. I don't know what hard caps are in this game. Dark Souls 2 hard caps. Soft cap is... Oh, excuse me, hard cap is 49 for vigor. So we'll spend up of that. And then we'll probably just pump stamina and strength for the rest of our stats. So we do have a bit of cashola to spend. covetous demon who became a demon because he ate so many souls only gives us 6,000 souls. Come on. Honestly, game. I expect more from you. Probably pop both of these as well. We'll seek lest. Don't you worry. Alright. There's our soft cap for vigor. Strength is still giving us good bonuses for a long time. I'm pretty happy with my stamina at the moment. Let's see. Strength. It's not in order. 40 and 50 are the soft caps. Are the two soft caps? Whatever. Get a bit more endurance as well. Yeah. That feels good. Actually, no it doesn't. I don't like having that be 49. Okay. Oh. OCD crisis averted. Alright. How much does that give us? Oh, that's still giving us 10. We can soft cap my ass. That's not so bad. Compared to what? 20? That's not so bad. That's not like a hard cap. To make it feel normal, so it depends on what your definition of normal is. So 96, what really matters is agility over here. AGL. So 96 gives you 11 iframes, which is what I usually play with. I got 12 just to, it's just because I'm gonna make mistakes. But Dark Souls 3 has 13, Elden Ring has 13, and Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls have 11. So 96 gets you 11, and I think 105 or 106 gets you 13, something like that. So, but really with this game, rolling is not as necessary as it is in something like Dark Souls 3, where Dark Souls 3, most forms of damage mitigation that aren't rolling are kind of bad. Well, so, adaptability, how do I even express it? I think it's every point that you put into adaptability, 0.75 of that is taken and put into agility. No, that's wrong. I'm not entirely sure, but leveling up adaptability or attunements increases your agility, and agility increases your iframes. Attunement doesn't increase it by near as much, but it is a way for mages to also get some adaptability without having to, to also get some agility without having to invest in adaptability. It's time for me to go to bed. I think it's time. Oh, we can make this look even prettier. Nice. We definitely have 6,000 to spare. Two of those. One of those. Back in my day, all the soul names used to have. Oh, I'm stupid and can't do math. Hold on. They all used to have the same names. Dark Souls 3. It's not as huge as one would think. You start off with, I think the lowest you can start off with is 8 iframes. Most classes start off with 9. So that's not so bad. generally you want to level it up a little bit, which is very easy to do at the start of the game. Unless you're using shields, or you're just really good at spacing. Like, it's not as necessary as people make it out to be, not by a long shot. We do also have 4 Estus flasks if we need them, though they are unupgraded. They won't be doing a whole lot. Okay. I think next time we will be ready to hop into Dragonlight Castle and do that whole gauntlet. Want to see 1, 2. Ah, come on again. 2, 3, and an attack, but nothing after. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a roll. That's nice. Okay. Alright, we're looking pretty good. I am dead tired. I'm gonna call it a day. Because if we keep yelling, I'm gonna fuck up. So, I will see you guys later. Have a good one. And thanks for hanging out. Oh man. We didn't have any insane close calls today, which is good. I don't think. Yeah. We didn't almost die like 5 times. Oh man. I don't know if you saw that. If you didn't, then I can just show you where it is real quick. I don't know if you saw the jump in the gutter. Or on the way to the gutter, I guess. Oh my god. If not, I won't ruin it. Oh man. Yeah, you have a good one too, Script. I will see you later, sir. It's bedtime for me.